procrastination or what. That's okay. We still have time. Still have time. Week 8, last week of the Habs Challenge. A lot of you have already completed your Habs Challenge. Congratulations to all of you who have. Even if this was a week 8 for you, some finished last week, I believe. So congratulations to everybody who have done so. So it's awesome. As we get a drink of water. So no real topic, agenda. We're just here to have fun. Positivity flows. If you're watching via Twitter or YouTube, I'd like to welcome you on board as well. But do me a favor. You're more than welcome to watch on Twitter. More than welcome to watch on YouTube. That helps out a lot too. But especially with Twitter. If you're on Twitter, get on over to Habs. Get an account. It takes a couple minutes. And come on board because Periscope's ready to go bye-bye. The ship is flooded. No more lifeboats are left. Pretty much the only lifeboat left at this point is Habs. If that makes any sense. So as soon as people come in, I show you what some of you have been hearing about recently. You guys know what I'm talking about. Those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, you'll see it in a hot minute or two. But I'll wait for the big reveal, and I'm falling in love with this thing. Been wanting it for a long time. Long time. Vince, welcome on board. I was starting to worry about you when you're going to return, but I'm glad you're officially back. Thank you. I'm glad, like I said, I'm glad to be back. This week was more of a stressful week and a bit of a procrastination, but I'm on vacation again this week, so I have more time to broadcast. So yeah, I do have it on a certain website, and I'll tell you why in a second, but did get my new phone. So that's a that case that you've seen is Megan. Hey, welcome on board. This is an Encased. It's a brand called Encased. Yeah, Encased. ENCASED, and they're pretty robust. This is a one of their thinner cases. It fits pretty well. Not to my knowledge, I was not on certain people's accounts, maybe, as far as blocked, but we won't go there tonight. But I don't think I was ever banned. I would have gotten notice of it, or at least found out in some way, shape, or form. So almost thought I would have. That was more of a just a whatever you would call it, I guess. But hi, Mike. How you doing? Nice to see you. Megan, Vince, everybody, nice to see you. Just showing my brand new phone, so I'm falling in love with this thing. And the website, the reason why I have a website marked on the page on the phone is we're going to talk about this tonight. So it's pretty much truthful for what I just said is pretty much no real official topic, but we'll talk about a few things tonight. I'm doing okay. Yeah, I tend to agree. Um, for the most part, it's mostly positive on this platform, and you get to do things that you couldn't do on Periscope as well. It is a really cool phone, and I'm scared to take the case off. So, as you can see, I chose the I want to say Mystic Silver, but I think I have the name wrong. Some type of silver is what Samsung Focus. There we go. Um, whatever Samsung calls their version of silver, and it's a matte finish, matte or mate or however you pronounce that, MATTE. So you don't get fingerprints on it as well. Almost use Periscope name on here. Oh wow. But yeah, make sure people know that you're over here, whether you're a viewer or become a broadcaster. Don't be shy. Don't be bashful. It's a lot of fun. And then you get to do the same with your viewers as well. You get to bring in 7 other people if you're on a laptop like me or on a desktop. Somebody help me out. How many people can you bring on on a on a phone? Because it used to be just one person, and then the rest were audio. And I think it was what, up to 3 or 4. And now you can have multiple people on video on phone as well. So help me out with that. I'm not sure, but so I will be doing more mobile mobile. Almost said the S word. Almost said scopes broadcasts because I do have unlimited data, and that was the biggest thing. This is my old device. I still have data left on this sucker. But this is a Samsung. This is a Samsung Galaxy A10e. What you're looking at here. So you buy this full price, $80 and a $1,200 device. So we're talking apples and oranges here. You're going to be doing a 6th and final anniversary for Periscope here on Haps. I thought so too. I'm just not sure the exact. My computer's yelling at me. My apologies. I'm not sure the exact number. I know you can have up to 8 of us here live on a computer, but we will be doing more mobile broadcasts, and one of them is what I want to promote and there's several reasons why I want to promote this. One, because I do it every year, or at least there's an attempt to do it every year. Okay, and I'll say that for a reason. The reason why I mentioned the word attempt, for a very good reason, because last year wasn't. It was traditional, but it was not because it was virtual. So there's 2 things on what we're going to be doing in about a month or so, a little over a month. Those of you who are familiar or know a thing about history, or maybe you were around. I was born in '82, so I wasn't here when this happened. Because before you can invite 2 on a mobile, but no, you're not sure. Yeah, I don't know. I know it's more than that now. Um, but so that's a positive thing. What I'm saying is, for those of you who are familiar with the May 4th, 1970 events that happened at Kent State University, and the reason why I promote this is, one, because I live literally walking distance from the May 4th, 1970 memorial from where that happened. And for those of you who don't know or not familiar with what I'm talking about, back in Vietnam, we all know about Vietnam. We've all learned about it. We've all studied it. some of you may have been around then, or you guys get, okay, you were born in the 70s. Okay, you guys kind of get the point. But what I'm saying is um, there was a protest that for Kent State students, I think one of them wasn't a Kent State student, but at least 3 of them were. You had trouble with Periscope the last year, all through January and February. So I'm glad you're liking it here. Yeah, stay here. This is, I almost want to say this is the future, but that's how I kind of think of it. I'm starting to think some other people are thinking the same thing, where else are we going to go? If HAPS didn't exist, or if we don't simply go to HAPS if you haven't been to HAPS yet. Yeah, granted, there's other places. Maybe you might have enough success where you can get 1,000 subscribers at a minimum. You can broadcast live on YouTube, or maybe you're a Twitch streamer. Now, if you're a Twitch streamer, then obviously they have oddball rules, and we might touch about Twitch in a little bit, because I'm hearing some, pardon the word, but unpleasant or disturbing things about Twitch. So if you are a Twitch streamer, if you know Twitch streamers, there's I don't know if I want to call it a rumor, but there are at least decent sized or big Twitch streamers that are saying that yeah, if things keep going the way that platform goes, then they may go down the drain too. But it's still way early, and hopefully that'll never happen. I was born in '84, but was told about what you were put to tell us. Okay. Yeah, it was May 4th, 1970, and I was born in '82, by the way, so 2 years before that. And so even though I've done a lot of walking tours with you guys, usually it was on Periscope. This year, obviously, it'll be here on HAPS. And I was specifically marked the days off of my work to do this. I do this every year. And this year might be a little special for a couple of reasons. One, because of COVID. And then 2, I think there's more than even what I know exists as far as the memorial. So there's things there that, now I'm not positive on this. I've only been told, so I need to walk over there before I broadcast it live to you, because I'm being told there's more markers than there used to be. Okay, so in the memorial, if you've ever seen the memorial, there's several markers, 4 of which are in a parking lot, and each marker is in an exact parking spot, which actually marks the spot of which 4 of the, I think it's 9. I think there were 9. Thank you for the Stay Safe Award, Megan. Thank you. Right, Vince? Yeah, they're doing a good job now. But what I'm in a little bit, where we're going to talk about Twitch just a little bit. We're going to touch about on that, because that's one of the things that Twitch is failing to do, and we'll mention that in a few minutes. But then again, thank you for the Stay Safe Award, Megan. I appreciate you. They have 7 markers. They call it the walking tour trail markers. If you guys have seen that before, if you've seen some of my replays on my broadcast. Hey, Eric, how's it going, buddy? And then you have the 4 actual markers in the let me go back on these pages here, because it'll be, actually right now it'll be easier to show versus my phone. That way you guys aren't waiting terribly too long. 1 second. Showed a picture of it. Oh, farther back. Doing. Or I could show this in the meantime instead of scrolling back and then back to it. But I'll show this as well. This is what they call the victory bell. There we go. There we go. It's on the bottom of the hill. So I might do a couple teaser broadcasts to show you guys just to walk around a little bit because, like I said, I think there's more there now. I think there's brand new markers that I'm not aware of. So I'm told. I don't even know if that's true, but I've been told there's more markers than what I'm referring to right now. As far as I know, there's 4 of them. Thank you, thank you. What in the world? It's what happens when you're doing research a few minutes before broadcasting. You're running out of time. Hang in there. So they talk about this. This is what we normally do in a regular year without COVID. Is after the candlelight walk-in vigil, which will be virtual this year. Okay, one of the reasons why we're talking about this now. Uh, so when you're done, what we do is we walk around the entire perimeter of the campus. It takes a little over an hour or so, hour 10 minutes, hour 15 minutes, something like that. Usually, most years, like my 2019 broadcast, when we're doing, I was filming. I don't know what the exact number. It had to been between 400 to 500 some odd people you guys were seeing. Live people, like in person, like right there walking with everybody just down the sidewalk. With, of course, you have the support of the city. The city actually helps you, and it's very calm and very peaceful. I don't know why I can't find this. Just saw it a few minutes ago, right before I went live. But what I'm trying to show you is what the markers actually look like. I think I'm getting closer. Oh, maybe not. But anyways, they're I think they're 4 or no 5 they're black poles, and they can light up at the top, and they mark the each parking spot. Back then it wasn't. I don't believe it was a parking lot, but now it is. But it was a big field back then. Trying not to give up here. I don't know why it's not showing this. Oh well. Well, let's do this. We'll do it a different way. So it's a, well, supposed to be able to make it bigger. All right, here's a better picture. Oh, all right. You get cameos in this. Okay. That's what the markers look like. And there's 4 of them. 4 of those types of markers. And the 7 other markers that do in the walking tour, and I showed this as well, especially last year. They're different. They're just plain silver, almost podium-like type things, and then you have descriptions on each one, and each one tells a story, and then the story continues throughout all 7 of them. And you walk around the field. There's a big field there. Trying to get it caught up on comments. I'm sorry, guys. Usually I try not to. But you guys are more than welcome to join in if you guys want. Whoops. Hold on. So Megan, if you would like, I'm sending everybody invites, and I'll leave that up to the viewer if they would like to come on in, or if not. It's usually how we roll around here. It's almost like an automatic invite kind of thing. So that's what'll happen this year. So I won't be doing the big news for tonight is I won't be doing the candlelight vigil this year, only because it's virtual, and not only because it's virtual, so I'm not allowed to do that because it already is being done. So I would have to deal with copyright issues, or I would have to find a way to provide my own show, so to speak. So there's no real reason for that because it's already, like I said, it's already been done, and it's being put on through the university itself, through Kent State University. Oh yeah, that's right. I think BJ's going live in a few minutes. Yeah, I tried going live earlier, but I'm like, 9:30, whatever. Okay, Eric. Let's see, Vince coming in. Hey, Vince. How's things? Welcome on board. I think Vince might be having technical difficulties, and that's okay. It happens. But yeah, that's the big thing that I wanted to reveal to you guys today. Darcy, welcome on board from Las Vegas. Wow. Cool. How's it over in Vegas? Thank you for the subscription. Appreciate you. So Darcy, since you're just joining, we were talking about what I usually do every year. We were talking about the May 4th, 1970 event because I always broadcast about that. So there will not be a candlelight vigil this year. It'll be virtual through Kent State University because I usually feature that as well. But I will be taking you guys on a tour this year, just like I did last year in 2020. So it'll be almost the same thing. What I did on Periscope last year, just a tour, just kind of a one-man band show type thing. You know, I'm the narrator, I'm the cameraman, you name it. I'm the producer, whatever. So you guys will be seeing it. And I was saying earlier, Darcy, that I was told there's more than 4 markers now. There might still only be the 4 markers that I was showing a few minutes before you came in. But I've been told that there's brand new ones on there. So we'll have to wait and see. So hopefully there is. If not, then I don't know. But what is there currently? I might do a couple teasers, little hit and miss or whatever. Just kind of not necessarily detailing it, because the point is to do it the day of, on that day. So I might still talk to somebody, some type of official source through Kent State University to see if there's, like a better word, I don't know. I think there's, I'm sure there's a name for it, but I'll just call them stand-ins, just for the purposes of this broadcast. But usually, once the May 3rd, the night of the May 3rd, when we do candlelight vigil, and when that's done, is usually the entire night until the morning, and I think all the way up until 11 or noon of the actual May 4th day, the actual anniversary day, is there are students, mostly students, usually one at a time, so 4 total, but one on standing in, holding a candle, holding a live candle. Usually, I think they're like half-hour shifts or something. So I'll have to research that, because usually every year, I'm not even sure if they did it last year. I know they did it 2019. But usually, students will sign up and they'll have shifts all throughout the night from a certain time up until, I believe it's noon, 11 or noon-ish on May 4th. And what they do is they stand in front of the 4 markers, representing the 4 students who actually lost their lives back then. And Vince is back. So we'll have to see if that actually is happening this year. And if it is, I'm probably going to have to understand who they are. That way, obviously, if people come up there and, pictures are taken. Mostly the pictures are usually from like actual like news people. So let them know there's one extra guy this year. It's like,
Hi, Dean.
yeah, you. So what's up, Vince?
What's up, Ryan? How's it going?
Good, good. Anything new and exciting?
No, not
Fun.
really. Um, no, not really. We have to wait for another month to bury my father. We have to wait
Another
another month.
month. Wow.
Another month. So that's it.
Are you hopeful that you'll get to attend the funeral, or are they gonna allow you to have anything, any type of in-person memorial or
Uh, well,
services, if you will?
the funeral service is going to be outside church at Forest Lawn, but it's
Okay.
going to be an hour. It's only going to be an hour.
So you'll have space at least,
Yeah.
so you can social distance. That's good.
Yeah.
Right on. Yeah, I know a
Yeah. For
lot
the
of
viewing.
people
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah. For the viewing, is going to be private. It's going to be like only 10 people allowed in.
Okay. Wow. And again, I'm so sorry for your loss, dude. That's got to be really painful. The only person in my family, my immediate family, that I've lost was I was like 10 or 11.
Hmm.
My real grandfather passed away from prostate cancer. And I remember like only like a couple months before, even before they even found out that he was stage 4, when they found out, or when
Right.
he found out, um, we were, and not just me, yeah, I'm not being selfish, I'm not trying to be selfish, but there's a couple of us because he had a boat, so he didn't take his boat out very often. So we're trying to
Mhm.
egg him on to get his boat out, or whatever, on a nice summer day or something. And he's like, "Yeah, next time I take the boat out, Ryan, you're driving. Get to drive the boat." I'm like, "Cool." Unfortunately, that never happened because he,
Mhm.
3 months later, he passed. Yeah, so
So did you manage to say goodbye to your grandfather?
I
Did,
miss
did
him. I
you?
didn't know him very well because I didn't see him very much, even in my younger days. Um, and there was one of the times in my life where I was thinking had the chance to get to know him a little bit more because by
Mhm.
then, my grandma had already remarried, um, and they're still cooking. They're still around. I still don't see them very much either, but got to know them a lot better than my real grandfather.
Right.
My mom's actual dad. So yeah,
I've been Darcy.
but yeah, this phone, holy crap! I mean, this phone is amazing. So I was, I was 50-50 on the black color and the silver color, and I was looking at some reviews, and I'm like, yeah, I'll go silver this time. Eric says a family member of mine, my mom's side, passed away from COVID and blood clot in his young a few days ago. Eric, I'm sorry for your
Oh
loss.
man, my
Dang,
condolences, Eric.
dude. Oh
My
man.
condolences, Eric.
Wow, that's tough.
Yeah.
It kind of makes me
Yeah.
angry. I'm not trying to go all politics or anything, but some of the people just don't freaking listen. They just want to do whatever they want, however they want, with whom they want, why they want. You could write a law on a piece of paper and say that it's a law, regardless of who issues the law, whether it's federal, state, or local, whatever, or an ordinance or a curfew, what's now in Florida, or whatever. But oh man, you know,
No, you're welcome, dude.
you know, and then people wonder why people are dying. And I was like, well, no, it doesn't affect me. But we'll talk about something else because that's not really positive stuff. So, you know, what I'm saying, folks, whoever's listening out there, the more nonsense that happens, the longer this BS keeps continuing. Can't always get free money from the government every 3 or 4 months. Like, come on, folks. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah, this COVID-19 is gonna be around still. It's not
Oh
gonna go away.
man! And
It's gonna
now
be
they're
like
sitting there, they're doing the same thing over
and
in
months
Europe again.
and months and months.
I missed. Did you see Euro's broadcast? I saw Euro was on, but I totally missed it.
Oh, I missed it too.
And what a shame because I must go watch his replay now because obviously not right in this second. I don't know what I'm saying, but um, he's in Paris, isn't he? Or from Paris?
Yeah,
Or am I
he's in
mistaken?
yeah, he's on Paris also.
Because I was hearing on the news earlier today that I guess Paris is going back down on lockdown. So I would imagine he probably mentioned something about it. I'm sure. I mean, then again, I wasn't there, so I don't know what he did or didn't say at all about anything. But back in September, my grandfather or granddad passed. My mom's dad. Luckily, he and my grandmother got to celebrate one last wedding anniversary, literally a couple weeks before he did. Then in December, my dad's mom passed. Oh, Megan. Oh, wow. Megan, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, my condolences, Megan.
Oh, man. Yeah, there's the butt of the joke is, I can only fly like little airplanes, but I know several people, and I'm not trying to be mean or disrespectful or anything, but it seems like in the aviation community that there's a lot of pilots, even commercial pilots, and a lot of business jet owners are totally just like going about their business as if like they don't have like a care in the world. And to me, that's the ultimate confusing, because to sit there, it's like, okay, well, if they get COVID, then sit there and now they sit there where you have to get their medical license back just so they can fly again, which doesn't, to me, really doesn't make any sense. But hey, we're all human, right?
Yep.
Due to issues at grandma due to Alzheimer's. Again, I'm sorry, Megan. That's really tough. Oh, there we go. Back and forth.
There you go.
You right over there?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. So Eric wants 7:30 and 10:30. He moved that back an hour.
Yeah,
He might have moved that
I'll be
back an
able to
hour. I
my
wasn't
dad
sure.
Monday.
So, and as far as aviation, usually I share a lot of aviation stuff, but there's nothing really. Oh, he is live. Okay. I thought he's scheduled for 10, so that would make sense. It's only 11 after. But no, the biggest news was just um this made me think of what was it, Mike Tyson? Who was it? Who was the what was it, a wrestler a long time ago bit another wrestler's ear off, or something like that?
Oh, that was Mike Tyson that bit Evander Holyfield's ear off.
When was that?
I was in Vegas. I
Well, that
forgot.
was a long time ago, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Was that
I was
that?
like in '96,
96. Okay, that would make sense.
'94, I believe. I think I'm not even sure.
Yeah, okay. So a lot of my high school buddies talked about it back then. Um,
Mhm.
but the reason why there's somebody outside the room
Whoa!
playing. Yeah, I know, right? The lights. That's why I showed that earlier, because the lights are controlled outside this room. Um,
I
but
thought your room was flooded.
I'll bring my
I was like,
studio lights
whoa,
in
wait
here.
a minute.
That's what I should do. But that's why I don't do it, because it's so freaking annoying bringing all that crap to this room and then hauling it back to my apartment until I get internet in my own unit. But the reason why I mentioned that is because I guess some goofball on an airline just the other day, I think it was yesterday or the day before, went like psycho and bit his seatmate's ear off. So technically, it happened again. Just had
Oh,
nothing to do with sports this time. I don't mean to laugh about that, but if I remember the story right, was I don't know the exact details of the story, but something about his seatmate got up to use the lav, and then the guy ended up getting mad. He went to get something, some kind of medication or something from his bag, and then he just completely lost his cool, just kind of went berserk to the point where he was biting the one guy's ear off, and then um, became like an all-out brawl in the aisle because by then other passengers were helping the flight attendants intervene to the point where they had to like restrain him to the seat, and they had to divert and everything. So yeah, this stuff never stops.
No, it's not. Oh, never
There's
end here.
security just to go crazy on the airplane. I mean, come on, fools.
It'll never end. It'll never end.
It'll never end, COVID or
Nope.
not.
Nope.
You know,
It's gonna continue and continue.
right? It just you keep it calm and the security. Why don't you go? I think it'd be easier just to go berserk in the airport or whatever, and then sit there and you can
Yeah.
have the entire TSA team tackle you. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I don't know. And it has happened before. Believe me. I think the last time somebody was tackled, I don't want to say the last time, but one of the more interesting times, I think it was at a Florida airport, I want to say. I think it was Tampa.
Hmm.
Tampa or Tallahassee? I want to say Tampa. And this was like a month or two before COVID hit. And some lady just went nuts. But she was in the unsecure side of the airport. She was down by like the luggage claim or something.
Right.
And she was running around the damn terminal butt naked. Kid you not. And they were saying that this wasn't the first time. I don't know about this lady, but it's not the first time this actually has occurred. And I don't remember the exact circumstances or why, or she must have been high or maybe on something. I don't mean to assume, but you're watching the new version of Justice League. What's that making? Obviously, the show. What's that show about? Is that like a reality thing, or is that more of like a drama thing, like a drama series? But I got to explore that because I still have at home, or at least in my unit, the movie Zack Snyder's version of the movie. Okay,
Ah. Okay. Nice.
okay, I'll have to find that. I'll have to definitely find that. And maybe I might be able to because one of the things I was really excited for, because obviously I don't have it on my old device, because you don't have it on the cheaper, more HBO Max, and it's good. That's awesome because I have AT&T now.
Oh, perfect.
Sorry, Boost, but in like 8 or 9 days, bye bye Boost. Uh, Boost was kind of so, but I haven't explored it yet. But technically, from what I've been told, I have HBO Max as part of my plan on my cellular device. So
Mhm.
I'll have to explore that because it's not because mine's an unlocked device, not like an AT&T device. Um, so I think I have to actually download the app for that. I guess I don't know how that works, but I think it's built into the phone if you get like an actual like AT&T phone or something. If you're like locked into a plan or something, but um, yeah, I'm on a business account and it was only $10 extra than I don't want to say more than what I was planning on paying because I was planning on paying, I think $85 is reasonable for 4 hours long. Holy cow. Looking at DC section we need. Okay. Definitely. Wow. It's like Titanic length, Saving Private Ryan length. I know Titanic's 3 something. think Saving Private Ryan is actually longer. I think that's almost what 4, something like that. But wow, yeah. Now I'm excited. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. Uh, sorry, Megan. I don't know if you noticed, but um, there's nothing bad about that. This is just the way I have my settings on there. So I don't know if you knew that it was hidden. So I purposely unhid that for you. My apologies. So that's just to protect you all, but sometimes it's acts like it's mean, or I don't know how you would describe that. But yeah, I still have to play around with the cameras, and I got to do that too. So I guess
You should
didn't
test out
hear or see
the
anything. But yeah, I need to test this live with you. I won't do it right this second because I don't want to leave this room and God forbid what would happen or something. Who knows?
right,
But some random fool take over the broadcast or something. Unless I had like a battle buddy or something in here or something, or a friend.
maybe
But I'll do that on a separate broadcast. I have no idea when. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Let's plan for this sometime this week or something because I know it's getting lighter later or staying lighter later. Does that make any sense? Say that 10 times fast, I guess. But because the original phone that I really wanted and I was saving my ass off for, excuse my language, was the Note 20 Ultra. One, because it already comes with the S Pen. You can put the S Pen in the phone like you're
hmm
supposed to,
right,
even though it's smaller. Um, but it was a beast of a phone. It was a badass phone. I mean, holy cow. And my coworker has it too. And I'm like,
hmm
yeah, not just because he did it. It's like I had a Note 4 once for a little over a year, and I fell in love with that, but I couldn't keep the damn thing. I was a beta tester for that device, and I'm like, I want another Note again. And then that's when I was like, okay, Samsung's like, okay, we'll give the new S21 series S Pen support. It's going to be bigger, so it'll be more comfortable. And we're thinking of not doing S21 this year. So
right,
now rumors are saying they're going to do it next year. And there's going to be an S. It doesn't even make sense because I guess the big guys, not like the actual official guys, but the people that know what they're talking about and hear things from the company or whatever, and they report it to you or whatever.
right.
Longer days, shorter nights, exactly. Um, they're all saying that it's still going to be S21, but released in 2022. And I guess the idea, and this actually came from Minjin Ko, he's the Samsung CEO, I guess. And he's the
hmm
guy that you see on the Samsung events. That's him, by the way. Um, Saying that, yeah, it's a possibility, but the percentage is low. And those are Ryan's words, not his. But they're definitely going to be doing, okay, 2 foldables. So those are $2,000 plus flagships right there.
hmm
So his point was like, okay, why another flagship? He said, why a flagship? When he should have said, I can tell him how to word his words. He knows what he's talking about more than Ryan does. But three flagships, and you're already going to do 2 in the third quarter, fourth quarter of the year.
hmm
So I'm like, all right, well, you know what? S21 Ultra has a better night camera than Note 20.
All right, Megan, see you later. You have a good night.
All right, Megan, thank you for hanging out with us. Yeah, 10:24. So yeah, have a good night. Some rest. A long day.
All
Yeah,
right,
get some rest, my
all right,
friend.
I'll see
Thank you
you.
for being here.
Good night, Megan.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I've been told. That and then all the YouTube reviews that I've been watching, everything from like Saki Tech.
hmm
If you're like a Samsung fan, watch Saki Tech. Yo, what's up? How you doing, Artist Devil? Welcome on YouTube. Welcome. Um, Thank you for being there. Appreciate it.
Who are you turds?
Uh, Artist Devil, how are you?
Uh, terrible.
Um, so yeah, better night camera from what I've been witnessing. And I guess it's a laser autofocus, so technically the autofocus is supposed to be a little bit better as well. Um,
She had to go.
oh, she just left. You just missed her by like literally like 30 seconds, dude. But she was here. She was in the app as a commenter.
She had to go.
So yep. But yeah, there's a lot of things on this phone that um is it safe to say I'm normalized still? Because I gotta wait until Wednesday. I gotta wait until my next payday to order the S Pen. One, because last week everybody was all sold out. I couldn't get it from AT&T because they haven't been um issued any S Pens. He's like, you can buy it separate. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, no, that's just not here. You can't buy it separate. But he's like, yeah, you could buy it like on Best Buy or Samsung's website itself or something. So that's the one thing, because the case that I have, being an encased case, is um, I have nowhere to put the S Pen. That's my biggest
Oh,
issue, which is not really an issue. It's just something that I don't know what to do with the issue. So here's the reason why I bought the encased case. One, because it's mil spec, and a two, what? Hold on.
this guy say I'm cheap. What are you talking about?
These here. Oops. Can't even see that. Hold on. Let's do this. So these belt clip cases. That's why I like it so much, because it's one of those cases, and I can't find any other case, let alone the one I have, that will fit the S Pen. Because what happens is, um, there's only like two cases that exist, one from a third party and then one from Samsung themselves, which is nice because the case is like $30 by itself, but then the S Pen, and then you get the S Pen with the case, so they sell it for $69.
Right.
Which is good because the case holds the pen now instead of the phone itself, because the
Mhm.
pen is bigger, so it wouldn't even fit in the phone in the first place, even if you put a hole in the device. Move all the electronics over if you could. um, you're the best artist, and people say you aren't the best. I'm sorry people are saying that about you. Only you know how good you are, right? Screw other people's opinions. You say you're good, right? So there's another clip. It's not a case though, so I'd have to buy like a separate case. Um,
It's not
or
a
the
competition, dude.
I don't draw at all, so again, no competition, none. But yeah, there's some type of clip, and it clips the same way that you would put like your phone on a gimbal or something, and then you can
Mm-hmm.
put it on your belt. So that's what I'd have to do. I'd have to reorder that. So this works in the meantime or whatever, and this is nice because
Right.
sorry about that being loud, but you could do it, parallel to the marching surface, so to speak. Or I like wearing it vertical on my belt. So that's just me. You know, it's such a big phone that, I'm not comfortable no matter how much damn protection I have on it outside of the phone in my pocket. So you never know. Uh, Let's see here. Trying to do something here. Hold on. Thank you, moderators, for doing that.
I don't know what you're talking about, so go away.
He's not even showing up on the live chat. Is he watching from somebody else's YouTube?
I don't know.
I want to think that he's on mine, but he's not. His comments aren't appearing on mine. Unless YouTube's doing it automatically.
Well, too bad. You don't know where I am. In fact, I'll do one better.
That's all right. But yeah, like I was saying, there's so much that I can't do on this phone yet without that S Pen. I mean, I could probably try. I wonder if I could do it just with my finger and then make it think that it's a S Pen or something. But I won't have the air gestures or something on it. I don't know. All right, Devil, knock it off. No more. Whose channel are you watching from?